What's up, y'all? It's your boy 10 Billions, and I'm out here in Raleigh, North Carolina with one of my students, TJ Thomas, and his mother slash business partner, Amy Thomas. And man, listen, I came out here to Raleigh to interview TJ and his mom because they've been wholesaling real estate for the past 6, 7 months. Well, actually longer than that, but it's been 6, 7 months since TJ joined my coaching program. And he joined my coaching program, like I said, about 6, 7 months ago.
Hmm.
From there, I started a coaching group. About 2, 3 months after that, he jumped in the group and has been in the group ever since. And they flipped their first house a few weeks before they ever met me. But since they've joined my coaching program and jumped in the group, they've done several more houses ever since. And I'm just here to talk to them about it. So again, Amy,
Thank you for
TJ,
having
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having us
appreciate
on.
y'all for doing this for me.
Definitely,
So like I said, I appreciate y'all. And my first question is, how did you get into real estate?
definitely. So how I got into the real estate game was, long story short, when the pandemic had hit, I kind of dropped out of school. After then, started, trying to
College.
went to college, played football in college, went to three different schools, trying to find my way through the athletic route. That wasn't working out, so okay, cool. I got to find something else. I know I wasn't a worker, so yeah, wasn't a worker.
Yeah.
So in the midst of trying to figure myself out, trying to find my way, how to make money, how to make a lane for myself, and also provide for my mom, uh, I started YouTubing, reading books heavily, and I came across this one book. Of course, everyone might know, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
But what just made you just all of a sudden just say, hey, I'm just gonna start reading books? Like, how do you go from being an athlete in school to I want to read Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Well, I was doing a lot of bad habits, partying, hanging out with friends, coming in the crib, late night. So it was this one night, one morning I had woke up from doing all of that, and God spoke to me like, you got to switch something up. You got to switch it up. After that, I heard him loud and clear, and I think that very next morning I went to Barnes and Noble, actually got a book and started reading from there, and then it's just been a trickling effect, watching podcasts, listening to YouTube, reading books, all back and forth. So yeah, that's how I got into it.
Definitely sound like my journey as well. So Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first book you read?
Definitely Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
What were some of the main things that you learned from that book?
Uh, the main thing I would say, the assets and the liabilities, sort of thing. Learning what's the asset and what's the liability. How to make my money work for me instead of working for the money. And so yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, so how does reading Rich Dad Poor Dad and studying YouTube, how does that translate into you actually doing real estate?
Uh, it definitely gives you like a paradigm shift, like your way of thinking and how to move about certain things. And it's about
Okay.
right there.
Okay, so how did you go from? Because it's a lot of people who out here, like, when I started, I was on YouTube four or
Right.
5 hours a day. I was reading the books every day. How do you go from reading the books, listening to YouTube, to actually taking action?
Taking
What happened?
Yeah, taking action, man. Well, I came across Max Maxwell, one of his podcasts. He had spoken his journey about how he had locked himself in the room and learned everything he could about wholesaling real estate. And I said, okay, cool, this guy did it, let me try that out. So that's exactly what I did. I was living with my mom at the time.
Yeah.
She
So you can kind of relate to Max
kind of related to
Maxwell's
Max.
story.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I wasn't coming out my room for nothing, just to go get food. Other than that, watching straight podcasts about real estate. Period. Learning earnest money deposits, everything I could about contracts. What's a motivated seller? What's a cash buyer? The whole nine. Anything you can think of. I was in there self-learning, self-taught, taking notes, highlighting stuff, and
Yeah, you
just
did.
going back at it.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
See, that's the whole thing about learning. Before you earn, you have to learn. Then you take off the L, then you can earn. So, like he said, he locked himself in the room, studying for hours every day of wholesaling real estate, learning the real estate game before he took action. And I did the same thing. I was studying for 4 or 5 hours every day, reading the books, getting on YouTube, learning instead of just going out there trying to do something. Actually, learn what you're doing before you get started doing it. So, okay, so you started learning.
Right.
How long from the learning process before you actually flip your first house?
It took about 7 months. 7 months,
about
but
7 months.
within them 7 months, we was husling, man. We was going at it, driving around every day,
Looking for vacant
looking for vacant houses, calling, pulling lists, the whole nine, man.
And this was stuff that you learned from watching YouTube.
Learn from watching YouTube, getting cussed out, the whole everything you can imagine.
Calling homeowners.
Calling homeowners.
So calling homeowners, trying to see if they're interested in buying the house and getting cursed out. You do get cursed out sometimes.
Definitely.
A lot of times.
Yeah. Why
So
you so angry? Yeah.
What you do about that? How you handle that? When you get cursed out, man?
Hey, you gotta have tough skin, man. You gotta have tough skin. You gotta have that end goal in mind. Like, okay, this one no gonna get me to that one yes that's actually gonna matter. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go through 100 no's to get that 10 band yes. So 10, 20 band yes. So yeah, I'll do it.
Absolutely.
And it's all about, too, building rapport with people. You know what I'm saying? You have to be relatable with them, and you have to be sympathetic to their needs and stuff like that. We are problem solvers. This is our business, and this is what we do. We're here to, solve problems.
Absolutely.
So it's just to try to find things that they might have a concern about or a reason why they would want to sell their home, and then try to fix that problem and help them with that problem.
Right.
I hope y'all just heard that gold nugget just now, because that was a bar she just dropped. That was a serious bar. Like, we are in the business of helping people.
Yeah,
we are in business, so we are looking to make a profit, of course, but also keep in mind that you're in this business to help people. So when you're speaking to people who do want to sell their home, you can't look at it as, oh, I'm just trying to make some money. I'm here to make some money. I'm just trying to get a check. No, actually take into consideration, what is this person going through?
That's
do
true.
they have a problem? Can I help them? Can I assist this person? And then if you come into it like that, the money is gonna come.
That's true.
Okay. So tell me about the first deal, man. Tell me about the first flip. How did you find it?
Okay, so the first deal I actually got them off it was a tire landlord list that I pulled off a prop stream.
Okay.
And I had called them up, to ask about the property, and
How did you get his phone number?
I skip traced it
through
prop stream.
Skip traced it through prop stream?
Right.
Okay.
Skip traced through prop stream, got his phone
I
number.
don't even know. Did I know you could skip trace to prop stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably did. Yeah. Okay. I never used prop stream skip tracing. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. But go ahead.
Yeah, so I skip traced him, called him up, and see about his problems. Unfortunately, he was going through a sickness at the time. I think he was dealing with cancer. He was actually in the middle of fixing it up, and I told him, like, look, sir, you have to put another muscle into this house. And he said, oh, really? Get down here. When as soon as you can come down here? Sir, I'm on the way right now. I'm on the way right now. So got down to the property, met the guy, walked it through. It was kind of in bad shape. And after that, got some buyers through there and kind of sealed the deal. From there, we got him under contract for 28, I believe, for 28 grand. And found the end buyer for 35. Yeah. What, 35?
36, I believe.
36, yeah, 36.
So about $7,000-8,000 on the
7,
first deal?
8,000,
Yeah,
yeah,
about
around
7,
there.
$7,000-8,000.
And still to this day, we still communicate with that buyer because we build a rapport with him.
Absolutely.
It wasn't us just coming in trying to make a deal. It was us helping him resolve his issue.
Right.
And still to this day, he will call and speak to us, and we'll call and just check on him every now and then, see how he's doing.
Right.
So it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying, when you're really knowing that you're helping someone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
A wonderful feeling when you can really truly help people and make a lot of money doing so.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
Like you said, building a rapport is very important. Speaking to sellers, because nobody is going to sell you anything if they don't like you.
That's true.
Like, they're not going to sell, especially a house.
And just be genuine, man. Be authentic. Be who you are. Don't try to be all preppy, this and that. Be yourself. Go in there with confidence. Go in there with swag. Let them know you can help them up there profitably.
Right.
Just be confident in your ability and just do your thing.
Because again, we just having a conversation.
That's it. That's all you're doing.
General
I'm gonna
conversation.
ask, are you interested in selling the house? If no, you cursing me out or no, okay, I'm off the phone.
Yes.
There you
But
go.
if you do want to sell, then we having a conversation about the house, and can I help?
Right.
Yes.
Either I can help, where I'm going to help and make a profit, or I can't help.
That's
Right.
true.
But and y'all may do this too. If I can't help, I'm going to try to refer you to somebody. More than likely, it's going to be a realtor
Right.
that can help you solve the issue.
Right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes I do that where I don't even make money off the property. Like, I just have to refer them to somebody else who can help them.
And we do the same thing too. So I always would suggest that if you are getting to this business, that to try to connect with someone who is like maybe an agent, someone you might know. So when that deal does not go through for you, it might not be beneficial to you. You can be able to help somebody else, and you guys can kind of, go hand in hand and help one another, because when something doesn't go for that agent, they'll send it along to you, so they can also help and promote your business as well.
Right.
So,
Absolutely. So what she mean is, like, we work with realtors in the regard as you want to speak to certain sellers, certain homeowners who do want to sell, but their price is just too high for us to help them. So we refer them to realtors that can take the house and list it for them and sell it for them at retail price.
Right.
So in turn, these realtors help us. Sometimes we need to know certain areas or what certain houses can sell for, and these realtors help us out in that regard.
Yep.
So it's all a symbiotic relationship where we helping each other. Right? So 7-8 grand on the first deal. Right? I know you're feeling great about that.
Feeling good. The richest man in the world. Richest man in the world couldn't tell me nothing.
well, I'm going to tell you what we did do
Yeah.
that we shouldn't have done on our first deal. We went to this
It was
restaurant.
Perry Steakhouse.
Perry
$500
Steak-
meal.
That's the one I got the picture of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$500 meal. Hey.
Well, we was doing it big.
I had posted that picture a
Had
few
to,
times,
yeah.
so at least I got some posts out of it. I said
Small
that.
steak about this big. I'm like, come on.
Not one of
man.
them gold sticks, though.
Yeah.
One of the gold
I
sticks?
don't think it was a gold steak.
Okay,
It was.
okay.
I'm not sure what kind of steak it was. I was just happy to be there and the experience of that
Yeah,
time.
I mean, hey, experiences, man. Experience.
But you put yourself in that type of atmosphere because this is where you know you want to be at.
Right.
And it gets your mindset to even go harder and to strive harder, so you can be able to walk in those type of restaurants with ease and not have to
This be
worry about how
normal.
much you spend.
Right,
That's right.
This be the normal
That's
thing.
correct.
We walk in here whenever we want to walk in.
That's
here.
right. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so 7,000-8,000 on the first deal. Now you know that you can do it.
Right.
Right? It's no longer just a concept in your mind. It's actually tangible. I did it. Here goes the check. The money is in my account. What do we do from here?
And we took some of that money and reinvested it back into the business. Definitely. I believe we started pulling more lists, and we ordered some more banner signs, kept those pushing out there, and that's it. Just kept on doing what we was doing. No switching up, no changing. Just staying consistent with what we're doing to make it work. Yeah.
Okay. Somewhere along the line, you hear about me.
Okay. And I came across you on Facebook.
Okay, I was just going to ask you, how did you come across
Yeah,
me?
came across you on Facebook, and I was scrolling at it was a post you had when you posted your story about how your background and everything like that, and I kind of connected to it, and I felt comfortable coming to you because you was one of the guys that was actually doing what you said you was doing. I'm like, okay, cool, this guy. I can.
A lot of people are teaching that's not doing it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Just saying, but go
That's
ahead.
true.
So it's like, okay, cool. You always hear stuff about seeking mentors to help speed up your process.
Absolutely.
So
That's the shortcut.
Exactly, definitely. So I felt more comfortable just to come to you to ask you some things, and I joined your mentorship, a one-on-one call, and we had gotten a phone call. After a short conversation, I was like, okay, this the guy. I need to go with. So from there, it's been a blessing ever since.
Appreciate that.
And personally, I can really say too, like there have been times where we've been driving and on the phone with a seller, and then all of a sudden we have a question that we're not quite sure of, and it was like, okay, call Tim.
Call Tim, yeah, every time, yeah.
Call Tim. Okay. And honestly, you have been a tremendous help with that and helping us, and when things we wasn't aware of, you kind of gave us the knowledge and the tools we needed to, to seal the deal. So we really appreciate that.
Thank you,
Right.
thank you,
Right.
thank you. And I always joke about when I first started coaching y'all, because I started coaching them about November.
In November, had to be November, early November.
So I remember when we was on the calls, me and you be talking, and Mom, you be in the background. Ask him this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I be cooking. Like, hold up, we need to answer this question.
Oh man, but it's all good. So okay, so you joined my one-on-one coaching. Like I said, I was about November.
Early November.
Okay, and then right after that, you did another deal.
Did another deal. Yeah, that was a fire damaged property. I think the house had caught on fire maybe like a few months before,
It did.
and mind you, the seller already got their insurance money, so they weren't really tripping about that. They weren't in really need of money anyway.
Right.
And so called them up, went out there and visited the property. It was in complete, total, terrible condition. The house halfway burnt down, but I believe the house is around appraising around like $300,000 though, like $300,000.
like
So we got them, got them on the
325.
contract. They got them on the contract for only 45, and they
45.
45 grand. 45 grand. 45. And then had an embark come through the city property. He liked it and he bid on it, and we sold that for 70. Sold that for 70.
Got it for 45. Sold it for 70. Now, my math is correct. That's about $25,000.
That's
isn't it?
correct.
On the second house?
You on the second house?
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. Well,
Definitely.
wow.
Yep,
Yeah,
second
definitely.
house. Second house.
I know that felt great.
Come on, man. Yeah, you can't beat it.
That's when we should have went to the
I'm
steakhouse.
about to ask
Right.
you, y'all didn't go back to
We
the
didn't go to the
steakhouse that
steakhouse,
time?
no.
No steakhouse that time.
No.
Right.
Okay. All right. And that was right after you guys started the coaching.
Started
with me.
coaching with you. Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
I meant to ask you too. Were you skeptical at all about joining my coaching program?
Not at all. Like I said, man, I did my due diligence on you, to be honest. You know, like we were related in a lot of ways, and I felt the most comfortable to go with you. Rather than these other guys go out here, they selling dreams, this and that, and I know, kind of got that feeling from you that he was real. So
Plus, we had got on the phone first and just kind of
Yeah.
chopped it up for a little
chopped it
while.
up for a little bit, kind of felt you out, and okay, yeah.
He actually came to me and he was saying like I found like a great mentor. Like, I can relate to him, I can be me around him, and
Definitely.
so he just kind of like automatically just kind of like just drew to you. So it was like,
Definitely.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
so
that
definitely.
is definitely the shortcut. Not in just the real estate industry, in any business. You don't like. I'm not gonna say you don't want to, but it's tough starting any business without having some type of guidance or coach or mentor that can show you what not to do. Because it's easy to get in, not easy, but you can get in the books, you can get on YouTube, and you can learn what to do. But what about the person or somebody who's doing the thing you're trying to do at a higher level, who can tell you things you shouldn't do, or some of the issues you can circumvent to make this thing easier? That's why coaching and mentorship is so important. Yeah, it does cost to join, but that price that you're paying to join saves you so much time
It's worth
and
it.
so much mistakes that you could have made because this person is helping you to avoid
Shortcut.
that.
yeah, it's
So
worth it.
definitely. So it's been about 5 or 6 months since you've been doing deals. I think you said, I don't know if during the interview or before, you said it took about 7 months from the time you first learned about it
When I first learned, and I actually first learned my first deal.
to getting your first deal.
Right.
So a 7-month learning curve, and that's a lot of people quit during that 7 months. It took me
Yeah.
11 months to do my first deal, and during that time, what you are learning is what not to do. Like, people are so scared of going through the process of doing it wrong. You have to do it wrong. You have to mess it up. You
That's
have to
true.
fail.
You got to.
That's the only way you get good at it.
That's
So
right.
it took you 7 months.
Get uncomfortable. Get
Definitely.
uncomfortable.
Success is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is very
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
success is uncomfortable. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
if you want to be successful, be prepared to always be uncomfortable,
Definitely.
right? So for the last 5-6 months you've been doing deals, right? I think you've done 6 deals now.
6 deals, and we got 2 in escrow right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. We're cutting ourselves short. It's been like this is actually our 9th deal. We
The
did
one
the
that's in
8th.
escrow now.
Yeah, this is the 9th deal. Yeah,
Okay.
he's cutting us short.
Okay,
We work
okay.
hard for these deals.
Hey,
This
Deals
is our
slow down
9th
so much, you
deal.
just don't, yeah.
We're
They
not gonna
coming
cut
in.
ourselves short.
Yeah.
Don't cut ourselves short. Okay, so we're working on our 9th deal right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what have been some of the biggest challenges that you've had or you've experienced since you've jumped into the real estate game?
Staying consistent, overcoming the fear of talking to the motivated sellers, just being confident in your ability, man, and staying consistent, staying disciplined, dedicated to the plan, and making sure everybody is on task. Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
And just know you're not going to know everything.
Right.
You're not going to know everything.
Even with having a coach, you're not gonna know
Yeah.
everything.
That's
Definitely.
right. Just take action. Take action and stay consistent.
Yeah.
And don't give up. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, fail yourself
You know?
forward. Definitely. Fail
Absolutely.
forward. Fail forward.
That's why that belief is the most powerful thing. Like believing that you can do it. Like to even spend the money to hire a coach, you have to believe in yourself. Like I'm paying this money because I know I'm gonna get it back because I know I can do it. So it starts with that belief in yourself and being consistent. Like you said, like
Definitely.
you definitely have to be consistent because it took you 7 months
7
to learn.
months,
It took
right.
me 11. What if we would have been consistent during that time? What if we would have gave up during that time?
Yes.
So it would have never led to the
To where we at
outcome.
now, right? Yeah.
right.
And one big thing is never get comfortable. That's one thing that I had to overcome because when we started getting deals coming in and the money started flowing in, I felt myself lacking because I felt like, okay, I have money now. don't ever get comfortable. Keep that grind, keep
Stay
that
hungry.
hustle,
Stay hungry.
stay hungry.
Right.
And that's one thing that I had to refocus myself and say, okay, it is time to get my grind on, and it's a time to stay focused.
Absolutely.
You know, just have that tunnel vision. You know what you want, and you just got to go for it. You know.
And you gotta be willing to sacrifice, man. You gotta
You
be willing to
do.
sacrifice. You're gonna have homeboys, whoever your friends are, telling you go out, this and that. Nah, bro, I gotta go put banner signs out 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't afford to be up all late drinking. So
And honestly, we have done that. Got up in
Definitely.
4 or 5 in the morning. He has come in late, and he will get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. And I'm like, you don't want to sleep in? He was like, nah, we got
Ain't
stuff
no
to do.
sleeping in. We got
you know?
money to make.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely. So definitely, man. So what's next? Like, how do you see, the business progressing, or how do you evolve from here?
Okay, so what's next? I mean, I see it just scaling out. Maybe we got a caller right now. Maybe hiring 2 or 3 more callers.
Somebody cold calling.
Cold calling for the VAs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, you start keeping some of these houses, maybe like wholesale for it and keep the 5th one. That way we start building some real wealth coming
Rental property.
in. Rental properties.
Okay.
And just keeping those in and building our portfolio that way, and just expanding from there and trying different things out. Airbnb.
That's my field,
Oh,
the
nah.
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah, because I do
Airbnb.
home interior decoration as well. So,
Right.
so yeah,
we
that's
were just talking
definite.
about a piece of land earlier that you guys had, and I was saying that might be a good idea to
Right.
Yeah.
put the camper in Airbnb. That
Right.
Yeah.
Which we definitely have to take into consideration. That's a good idea. too.
Yeah. Just make sure you do all your due diligence, get all your your numbers straight, what's
Mm-hmm.
going to cost to put the utilities and everything, and just see does it make sense.
Right.
So,
Right.
Well, we really just want to just like thank you honestly for you and Tyler paths crossing,
Yeah,
and
thanks, man.
just all the knowledge that you've given us that help us along this journey, and we are definitely hoping that we keep that communication with you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's bigger than real estate, man.
It is. It's just building a
the
relationship. Yes,
You know what I mean?
it's definitely a relationship.
You
you know
know,
what I'm saying?
it's bigger than the whole money, this and that. It's good to have good people around who on the
Yeah.
same type time as you on.
Yeah.
Like, people are hard to find.
Definitely,
Yeah.
especially these days time. So
Yeah. That's why I wanted to come up here and just definitely meet y'all, man, because to have people who actually take heed to what you're teaching them.
definitely.
Because I teach people this stuff and they don't take action. Some people just don't take action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't have the time. They don't, like, you can flip houses
time.
with
Take
no cash
action.
or credit.
Take
Why
action.
would you not find the time?
Take action?
Right? So you definitely got to take action, because even having a coach, having a mentor, you still not gonna know everything. You still gonna mess up.
No.
And taking that action is gonna teach you, along with your coach. Taking action is gonna teach you a lot as
Right.
well, because you're gonna mess up a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, we didn't talk about too much of the failures on the journey, but I'm pretty sure there's been some failures,
Oh yeah,
some
man.
setbacks,
A lot,
there's
yeah.
been some discouraging days.
Some losses and lost money, the whole 9.
So
Yeah.
I want to quit. I want to quit certain
Yeah.
days.
And
Yeah.
just know you are going to have some dry season periods. Not every month is going to be a good month. You're going to have a dry period. Just stay consistent, and you would overcome it. I mean, we all have it, and you just got to keep, just keep pursuing, staying consistent, and just stay focused.
Stay focused.
Absolutely. And matter of fact, let me ask you this, because a lot of people think when they start making the money, it gets easier.
No.
It gets
Does it get
harder.
No, it's not getting nowhere easier.
It's
No,
harder.
not at all.
Does it get easier?
It gets harder.
So
Yeah,
you
it
mean,
gets
you
harder.
mean to tell me when the money come in, you can't just sit back and relax and kick your feet up?
No, that's what I did wrong. That's why I had to get right. That's why I had to get that tunnel vision back, that refocus.
It's time to turn it up a notch. Now that you actually got the money to make moves, so it's time to turn it up a
Yeah,
notch.
you
That
definitely.
way, you have choices now. You have
Yeah.
options, I should say. You know what I mean? To amplify your process up.
That's true.
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely. Well, I believe that's all I had, man. I wanted to keep you because we was already talking for about an hour before we started the interview. So, wish we could have got some of that on camera,
Right.
because that was definitely some great dialogue going on. But again, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for doing
appreciate
this
you.
for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely glad y'all guys took what I taught y'all and took action, even though you had started already before you met me, but still you took action. And you are definitely reaping the rewards of taking that action. They're working on a 9th house, and it's only been 6, 7 months, 7, 8 months somewhere in there. So hey,
We made our first six figures within less than a year.
Less than
So
a year.
guys, stay persistent.
This
Did y'all hear
business
that?
can change your life.
It
Hold on. Hold on. I need for them to say that one more time. I don't think y'all heard that. Say that one more time.
We made our first six figures within the first year of us in this business.
First 6 figures.
First 6 figures, yeah.
This business can change your life.
It definitely could change your life.
Wholesaling and real estate, man. They made their first 6 figures in less than a year. Flipping houses with no cash or credit. So listen, if it's something y'all want to learn, I'm definitely still teaching it. You know, you can join my it's Abundant Minds Academy. You can join my coaching group. Right now it's on Facebook, but I'll be moving it in a few. So just Abundant Minds Academy, look for it, and continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Tim Billions, and I'll be dropping videos like this every week, just giving up free game on how you can find and flip vacant houses without using cash or credit.
Get to it. It's
Wholesaling
definitely
real
out there.
estate.
It's definitely out there. Definitely out.
Social media handles you want to give out? Just how can they reach you?
I'm on Facebook at TJ Thomas. You can find me on Instagram at MillieMindedTJ. And I'll be also posting some stuff doing showing my process. So if you guys are interested and want to know how it's going on with me, just come on and tap in. Hopefully I can help you guys out to provide some value.
And you can reach me on Facebook, Amy Thomas. You can reach me on Instagram, PHAT1973. So just reach out to us if you guys have any questions, anything. We are here to help. We are here to build each other up. It's enough money for everybody out here. So let's just get it, guys. Let's just stay consistent and let's stay focused.
Absolutely. Couldn't close it out no better than that. And they stay disciplined, stay focused, stay committed to the process, and understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's right.
We can't expect everything to just happen overnight. You got to put in that work. You got to put in the work, write the plans, start building, mess it up, tear it down, build it again, make it stronger, and just keep it going. But as long as you're persistent and consistent, I promise you will win. So again, this is my student TJ Thomas. This is his mother Amy Thomas. Tim Billions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be dropping videos every week, giving up new information. It's nothing but free game, just trying to help y'all get to the bag. But we gone. See y'all later. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.